Let's clear something up. An aircraft carrier is not just a big boat. It's not simply a floating platform or a warship. It's something far more extraordinary. It's a floating city, a mobile airport, and a symbol of power all in one. These colossal vessels are home to thousands of sailors, pilots, and support staff, all working together in perfect coordination. Imagine an airport with runways, control towers, and fighter jets. Now make it move across the ocean. The flight deck is a hive of activity, with jets launching and landing in rapid succession, day and night. That's the genius and madness of an aircraft carrier. It's a marvel of logistics, engineering, and sheer human willpower, all packed into a single ship. It's a sovereign piece of territory that brings its own air force anywhere on the planet. Wherever it goes, it projects strength and security, able to respond to crises at a moment's notice. Why bother? Because most of the world is water and you can't always count on a friendly airfield. Aircraft carriers make the world's oceans accessible, turning remote waters into launch pads for air operations. The carrier is the ultimate tool for launching and recovering aircraft anywhere, anytime. Its powerful catapults and arresting wires allow jets to take off and land in impossibly short distances. It's a marvel of engineering, designed to dominate. Every system from radar to propulsion is built for resilience and performance under the harshest conditions. With a flight deck, hangars, workshops, and living space for thousands, it's a self-contained world. There are gyms, cafeterias, medical facilities, and even post offices. Everything needed for months at sea. Every inch serves a purpose, from bow to propeller. Each compartment, corridor, and workspace is meticulously designed for efficiency and safety. When you see one, don't just see a ship. See a miracle of human ingenuity. It's a testament to what people can achieve when they work together toward a common goal. It's one of the most complex, awe-inspiring machines ever built, a true floating fortress and a beacon of technological achievement. So, why does a floating airport matter? One word: reach. An aircraft carrier lets a nation project power anywhere, anytime. Without one, air forces are stuck on land. With one, the ocean becomes a launch pad. In a crisis, you can't build an airport overnight or always use someone else's. A carrier brings a fully operational airbase right to the action. It's a diplomatic tool, sometimes just showing up calms things down. Carriers also save lives in disasters, delivering aid and fresh water where it's needed most. They're a symbol of strength and commitment, and only a few nations can build and operate them. Carriers are the centerpiece of a modern navy. Their power and versatility are unmatched. These ships are truly enormous, stretching over 1,000 feet in length, longer than 3 football fields placed end to end. When you see one from a distance, it dominates the horizon, dwarfing everything around it. If you could stand a modern carrier on its end, it would be taller than the Eiffel Tower, rising above most city skylines. The sheer height and bulk are almost impossible to grasp until you're standing next to one. These giants displace more than 100,000 tons of water. Imagine the weight of 20,000 elephants, or a small town, floating effortlessly across the ocean. The hull alone is a marvel of engineering, designed to withstand the harshest seas. The flight deck is a world unto itself, covering 4.5 acres, making it one of the busiest and most dangerous workplaces on Earth. At any moment, dozens of aircraft and hundreds of crew are in constant motion. Jets roar down the catapults, helicopters hover and land, and the crew performs a non-stop, high-stakes ballet of launches and recoveries, all choreographed with precision and teamwork. Below the deck, vast hangar bays stretch nearly the entire length of the ship, housing dozens of aircraft. Giant elevators, each the size of a tennis court, lift planes between the hangar and the flight deck in seconds. Inside, the carrier is a labyrinth of narrow passageways and stairwells, over 20 decks and thousands of compartments. There are gyms, medical bays, workshops, and even stores, all packed into this floating city. The mess halls feed thousands of sailors every day, and living quarters are stacked one above the other. Every inch of space is used efficiently to support life at sea for months at a time. With so many decks and compartments, crew members often rely on maps and signs to find their way. Walking from one end of the ship to the other can take up to 15 minutes, a workout in itself. The island, perched high above the deck, serves as the ship's brain, overseeing navigation, flight operations, and communications. From here, officers coordinate every movement on and around the carrier. Standing on the bridge, you're so high above the water that even the roughest seas seem small and distant. The view is breathtaking, a reminder of the carrier's dominance over the ocean. The sheer size and complexity of a modern carrier are awe-inspiring. No matter how many times you see one, that sense of wonder never fades. It's a floating marvel of human ingenuity. In every sense, an aircraft carrier is a city, a fortress, and an airport, all in one. An engineering masterpiece that projects power and possibility wherever it sails. An aircraft carrier is run by a small town's worth of people, about 5,000 crew. That includes the ship's company and the air wing, all working around the clock. Life on board is intense. 18,000 meals cooked daily, laundry churning, doctors, barbers, even priests on hand. It's a self-contained community with its own culture and rhythm. Jobs are highly specialized: engineers, navigators, technicians, aviation crews. Teamwork is essential, every role matters. Living quarters are tight, bunks stacked 3 high, privacy rare. Despite the challenges, camaraderie grows strong. The crew becomes a family, united by shared purpose and responsibility. They work hard, look out for each other, and make the impossible routine. This is life at sea, demanding but unforgettable. Here's the magic. Launching and landing jets on a moving ship is one of the most impressive feats in aviation. Imagine a floating airport, constantly in motion, where every takeoff and landing is a high-stakes operation. To launch, aircraft carriers use steam catapults, massive, high-powered slingshots that hurl jets from 0 to 165 miles per hour in just 2 seconds. This incredible acceleration is necessary because the runway is so short compared to land-based airports. Pilots are slammed back in their seats as the jet rockets forward, feeling a force stronger than most roller coasters. In a blink, they're airborne, soaring above the open sea. Landing, though, is even tougher. A controlled crash onto a short-moving runway that's barely longer than a few football fields. The margin for error is razor-thin. Pilots must aim to snag one of 4 steel arrestor cables with a tailhook attached to the jet's tail. Timing and precision are everything. If they catch a wire, the jet screeches to a halt in under 400 feet. If not, it's full throttle for another try, a maneuver called a bolter. This bolter maneuver is routine for carrier pilots, but it's always nerve-wracking, demanding split-second reactions and nerves of steel. The entire process is a marvel of coordination and teamwork, with deck crews and pilots working in perfect sync. Hundreds of launches and landings happen every day, each one requiring intense focus. It's considered one of the most difficult and dangerous feats in all of aviation, demanding absolute concentration from everyone involved. Night landings and bad weather make the challenge even greater. Every landing is high stakes, with no room for mistakes. The flight deck is a place of constant danger and precision, where every move matters and safety is always on the line. Only the best trained and most skilled aviators and crew can handle these intense operations, making them the elite of the elite. It's a breathtaking display of cutting-edge technology, teamwork, and human nerve, an awe-inspiring sight every time a jet takes off or lands at sea. How do you power a 100,000-ton city at sea? Nuclear reactors. Modern carriers have 2 nuclear reactors deep inside, providing nearly unlimited power and endurance. Nuclear fission generates heat, boiling water into steam that spins turbines and drives 4 giant propellers. The result? A ship that can sail for 20 years without refueling. Its range is practically unlimited. Only food and supplies limit its time at sea. Nuclear power also generates enough electricity for a city of 100,000 people. It runs everything: lights, computers, weapons, catapults, and desalination plants for fresh water. This self-sufficiency is what makes the carrier a true global power tool. The reactors are the ship's beating heart. Without them, none of this would be possible. Nuclear power is the key to carrier dominance. You might think a carrier is an easy target, but it's one of the best defended places on Earth. It always travels with a carrier strike group. Cruisers, destroyers, and submarines form a protective shield. The carrier's air wing, especially the E-2 Hawkeye, spots threats from hundreds of miles away. Fighter jets intercept dangers long before they get close. Escort ships use the Aegis combat system to track and destroy incoming missiles and aircraft. If anything gets through, the Phalanx CIWS, an automated Gatling gun, provides a last line of defense. The ship is armored with layers of steel and Kevlar. So while it's big, it's anything but vulnerable. It's a fortress at sea. The latest Ford-class carriers are a technological revolution. The old steam catapults are replaced by EMALS, electromagnetic launchers for smoother, more versatile takeoffs. Advanced arresting gear, AAG, uses electric motors for safer, more controlled landings. These upgrades mean less wear on planes and the ability to launch drones as easily as jets. The flight deck is redesigned for faster, more efficient operations. Automation means a smaller crew, nearly 1,000 fewer sailors than older carriers. The result: more flights per day, more firepower, and lower costs over the ship's lifetime. Ford-class carriers are smarter, leaner, and built for the future. They're packed with innovations that make them the most advanced warships afloat. The leap in technology is dramatic. The future of naval power is here. The aircraft carrier is the most magnificent, complex moving object ever built. It's a floating testament to human ambition and engineering. With nuclear power, a city-sized crew, and unmatched reach, it bends the ocean to its will. The flight deck's choreography is a dance of danger and skill. The crew's courage and teamwork make it all possible. Some say carriers are obsolete, but nothing else can do what they do. They remain the ultimate tool of naval supremacy. The carrier is the king of the global chessboard, a 4.5-acre slice of thunder and lightning. For sheer presence and power, nothing else comes close. And that's why the aircraft carrier still rules the seas.